For ACUSports.com, I'm Chris Macaluso, joined by head coach Julie Goodenough and junior Dominique Golightly. And tonight's the Wildcats posted a huge 109-52 victory over McNeese. Coach, a lot of eye-popping numbers tonight, offensively and defensively. Lots of D1 era single-game records broken tonight. What's your evaluation of this almost perfect game for you guys?
Our starters were tremendous in the first quarter. They really embraced the keys to the game. Their defensive intensity allowed us to have a lot of early offense and scoring in transition. Our shooters were really shot ready. But we just did a great job sharing the ball tonight. I think we had 27 assists, so we were really looking for our teammates that had maybe a little better shot than we did. But I really credit our defensive intensity with forcing them into some tough shots and then us being able to get the ball back pretty quickly. But I think tonight's just the fact that we scored so many points and shot the ball so well is just a testimony to our players getting in the gym the last few days. We were on the road all last week. We did not have an opportunity to get extra shots up, and they've been in really working in Moody and putting in extra shots on their own, and I think that really paid off for them tonight. So we're glad to be back at home and glad to shoot the ball so well in our own gym.
One of the starters tonight in double figures was Dom Golightly. Dom, you had 18 points, made a handful of three-pointers, as you're accustomed to. You finished with 8 field goals. The team overall shoots 60%. That's a D1 single-game record. As I told you out in the hallway, offensively, it just seemed like your team could do whatever they wanted with the ball whenever they wanted to.
I think a big part of that is, like Coach said, we focused on getting in extra shots, getting in the gym together, just making sure that taking advantage of being home and getting to shoot in our own gym. It was great.
What do you think of Sarah Williamson's performances as of late? She's been almost perfect from the floor tonight. She was 9 of 11, dished out 9 more assists for the second straight game.
Sarah's been doing a great job. I mean, she comes in with a lot of energy even before the game, and then she exudes that on the court, and it's starting to rub off on a lot of the other players. And so I think she's being a great leader for us right now.
Absolutely right. Sarah Williamson had 24 points tonight, and not only did all your 5 starters score in double figures, you were able to manage their minutes well, giving them a little bit more rest going into a big game Saturday at Southeastern Louisiana.
Well, and every player that came in off the bench, it seemed like they made a play or they were part of a big play. And so really credit them for staying engaged. When you're sitting on the bench, sometimes it's hard to stay focused, but our players came in off the bench and we're ready to make something happen for us. So it was good to see everybody have success on the court tonight, both on the offensive end and the defensive end.
Going back toward the Big Easy this weekend for a game against the Lady Lions. And even, Coach, even when you had your very best teams here at ACU, the Lady Lions always played you tough. What's your early scout on this year's team?
It's probably going to come down to the wire. I mean, it does every single time we play Southeastern. They're well coached. They play super hard. They have some new players we haven't faced before, some new players that joined their team this year, so we're going to learn about them over the next couple of days. But it will be a battle, and I will not be surprised when it comes down to, being a 1 or 2 possession ball game, and we've got to get our players prepared for that. All
right, Coach. Well, at least for tonight, you and Dom and the rest of the team savor today's victory. Again, it was 109-52 over the McNeese Cowgirls. Wildcats back in action Saturday at Southeastern Louisiana. For head coach Julie Goodenough and Dom Golightly, I'm Chris Macaluso, ACUSports.com.